all PA, New York. We are live streaming to Facebook. So if you would go to the Nina Rochelle Mora page on Facebook, I want you to share. That's Nina Rochelle Mora. And I want you to share that page for people on Facebook, because again, we have a young lady who is going to share an absolute amount of information that you need to know about. So I'm not going to be before you. I'm not going to prolong this. I'm going to introduce this young lady and bring her to the line. It's no longer introduction because you all have been hearing it as you've been coming on. I'm going to bring to the line my coach, my mentor, and my friend, Mrs. Nina Rochelle Mora, expert extraordinaire. Mrs. Mora, are you on the line?
I am here. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Listen, you are the real superstars this evening. We want to thank Mrs. Faison for hosting this call this evening. 1 second, you guys. I want to make sure that I am getting all of our technical stuff in place. Listen, you still have time, you guys, to send out that last minute reminder, letting everybody know that, you know what's going to happen is they're going to come on this line late. They're going to miss the entire call because we will not be here very long. All right, you guys. So kudos to you. Thank you, Mrs. Faison. You're in the car, but she said, you know what? No, I got it. You guys, because she wanted to make sure that she was getting that energy up, you guys, because guess what? Energy is a currency, just like money is a currency, right? And I would even say that as I think about, and especially this weekend, all that I've experienced in this weekend, when I think about energy and currency, money, currency, energy, currency, that those things must be present together in order for us to have them all. So good evening, everybody. My name is Nina Rochelle Moore, just like you heard Mrs. Faison say. And I'm hosting this call out of the Kennesaw, Georgia area, you guys, right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in a suburb out here, but I'm from Philadelphia, a former hairstylist, 27 years. That's right. I started doing hair when I was about 12, right? But a former hairstylist, 27 years, I slaved behind the chair. And what I realized is that the very moment that I stepped away from that chair, I was no longer earning any income. Right? I was no longer earning any income. See, you guys, when I think about who I was before, this young lady right here, when I was introduced to the profession of network marketing, this young lady is the lady that was introduced to the industry broke and broken. Maybe there's somebody on this line that could identify with how I was feeling, broke and broken, right? I was suffering with depression, you guys. I didn't even know or realize at the time that I was suffering with depression, right? My credit score was a low, almost 300. I didn't even know, Valencia, that the credit score could go that low. And I'm certain that there's nobody on this line tonight. But I am here to tell you that I don't know if you've ever been so low that you can't imagine how you could get yourself back up. Is there anybody that might be able to understand or identify with feeling like you can't pick yourself back up, or when you're feeling like you're sinking, you're in quicksand and you're sinking and you start feeling like you can't breathe, like you're suffocating? Well, that was me. Ladies and gentlemen, that was me. That was me going through a divorce, trying to figure out how I was going to make ends meet. And guess what? What I realized, Deborah McCulley, is that ends are never supposed to meet. Well, Andrew, I am so glad that you're on this webinar tonight, because you are here with the right people at the right time. We're going to share some things, because how many of you want to know how to live a life that you deserve, like that life of abundance, right? How many of you want to know how do you get yourself out of that situation, right? How do you know? How did I do it? I'm going to explain that a lot of it has to do with the community that we've built, ladies and gentlemen. Jennifer, a lot of it has to do with the personal development. And I will tell you that I am not the same person. See, in order for me to become who I am today, I had to let go of this person right here. Now, I don't know about you all, but in order for me to be healthy, whole, to be that person that this good book that I know speaks of, Rosalind, that says that above all things, that I should prosper and be in good health, even as my soul prospers. I hope that somebody on the line tonight, whether you're watching this on YouTube, whether you're watching this right now live on this Zoom, that you understand that there is hope, that life doesn't have to be what it feels like today, that perhaps you threw a lifeline out and guess what? Somebody caught it. And we're here tonight to be that lifeline for you. Now, I'm going to tell you something. We're going to talk about one product specifically. And here's what I want you to know about this one product, Teresa. Are there others? Yes, there are. Over 1,000 SKUs more, right? But what I want to do is we want to break it down, because how do you eat an elephant, Teresa? One bite at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about something that we have tonight that could literally be the vehicle or the tool. How many of you know that a painter must have paintbrushes and a tarp and paint in order for him to paint? How many of you all know that a mechanic has to have some tools, right? Hydraulics and things like in order to be a mechanic? How many of you know that a construction worker needs a hammer and some nails, right? How many of you know, Lynette Farlow, that a beautician, she needs some shampoo, right? And some hair color and possibly what they like to call the creamy crack, right? Relaxer and things like that. How many of you know that in order to be what you want to be, that we've got to equip you with some tools? We're going to show you one of the tools in our tool belt tonight. Is there anybody that could get excited about one of the tools? See, because guess what I don't want to do? I don't want to overwhelm you. And what I believe is that if I could show you tonight, Christian Walker, one of the tools in the tool belt that's trending, one of the tools in the tool belt that is super, super, super popular. One of the tools, Andrew, in the tool belt, right, that offers immediate gratification. Rosalind, one of the tools in the tool belt. Jacqueline Boykin, I see you, beautiful, right? That's affordable. That is affordable. Because see, you know what? Here's the deal. This young lady right here, this young lady, I was broken. How in the world was I even going to be able to afford a healthy lifestyle? Ladies and gentlemen, search no more. We've got the solution for you. And tonight, they're going to go ahead and type it in the chat. We just want to know one thing. Are you spraying? Are you spraying, right? These are our daily sprays, ladies and gentlemen. We want to know, are you spraying? Now we have 11 amazing sprays, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about them, but we're gonna talk tonight more about our popular packages and combinations. And then I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about how you can earn some extra income and position yourself with products that are trending. If anybody understands anything about trends, you've got to get in front of a trend if you want to earn some income. Can somebody type that in the chat? Get in front of a trend if you want to earn some income. So we're going to say out with the old and in with the new, right? Out with the old. What is the old? The old is the traditional way of popping pills. Can I get a witness? Right? I know some people that have trays and cabinets full of pills, which only give you up to about 18% of the nutritional value that they promise to give you. Out with the old. And all I keep hearing is new, everything new. See, you can carry our sprays in your pocket or your pocketbook. No worrying about going through TSA. No worrying about having to refrigerate your products or anything like that. We know that liquids are going to absorb in your system 98%. Now listen to this. Not only will this absorb 98%, we even give these sprays to our children, all right? Convenient and very cost-effective, our liquid sprays, our liquid wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for you to let go of the past and step into the new, all things new. So let's talk about our daily sprays, because we've got a spray for every single need. Well, our core keto is BHB. And if you have your core keto, go ahead and put it in the screen. Our core keto is BHB. Perhaps you don't know what BHB is. BHB is an ingredient that helps to turn your fat into fuel. So you're looking at this spray and you're probably saying, does that mean that I have to be on a keto diet? Absolutely not. Our core keto is going to trick your body into believing it's in ketosis. You do not have to be on a keto diet. However, if you're looking to snatch that waistline, you guys, and if you're looking for a product that's going to help to trim the fat from the areas that are hard to lose areas on your body, like your bra fat, your back fat, those bat wings, those thighs, right? Because see, you know what? Y'all started seeing it all over Instagram and TikTok. They were talking about thick thighs save lives, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we tired of our thighs rubbing together. All right, you guys, we're tired of having to use cornstarch and powder, right? To keep them from rubbing together. We're tired of our thighs rubbing together. This is the solution for you, core keto. Now, let's talk about our Shield liquid vitamin, you guys. That Shield liquid vitamin is 74 trace minerals and coral calcium, 8 sprays under the tongue of each of our sprays, you guys. If you're using our weight loss sprays, we'll talk a little bit more about that as to how you use those, but 1 time a day for this. 8 sprays under the tongue. You want to hold that for about 10 seconds and then you swallow. We give this liquid vitamin to our daughter every single day, along with the Ultra CZ, you guys, which is another liquid vitamin. This is vitamin C and zinc. Now, I want to talk about this Trim 365. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got your Trim 365, go ahead and put it in the screen. Go ahead and put it in the screen. That's right. If you want to slay the scale, we slay and we spray with our Trim 365. Many of you remember an ingredient that you heard Dr. Oz talk about called Garcinia cambogia, right? Well, guess what? That particular ingredient does what? Suppresses the appetite. So what we suggest is we call this our Fat Blaster Pack, which consists of our core keto, our Trim 365, and our E-Cell, which is our liquid detox. Now, not the kind of liquid detox that's going to have you clinging to the toilet, not the kind of detox that's going to have you having to plan the detox so you think you got to stay in the house for the weekend or take some days off from work so that you can detox. However, this is a cellular detox, which is going to detox you on the cellular level. And it will cleanse your liver, your kidney, your colon, and even the largest organ of your body, your skin. We call this our Fat Blaster Pack, which will blast the fat away. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not in our website labeled as the Fat Blaster Pack, but we know that if you use these 3 sprays together, that you could literally blast the fat away. Now, you're going to say, so Nina, are you saying that I got to use all 3 of those in order for them to work? No, you could do whatever you like. I'm never, ever going to tell you what to do, but I am going to suggest that if we know that you want to maximize your results and that these 3 work together, everybody say together. It's like Stacey Lattisaw and Johnny Gill's perfect combination. Okay, you guys? So we want to help you maximize your results. You definitely want to use our Fat Blaster Pack. All right, so let's talk about Boost. Boost is for energy. It is just that. So throw away the monster drinks and all those other things that you buy at the counter at the Wawa, the 7-Eleven, the Sheets, and the grocery stores and the pharmacies and things like that. For energy, they're not good for your heart. All right, you guys, but Boost will give you that natural energy. This is B6 and B12, you guys. And this is the kind of energy that lasts you about 4 to 8 hours. Okay, you guys, this is not a 24-hour, I'm going to be up all day, all night. No, this is for that boost of energy, just like it's called Boost, right? For a boost of energy. We've got our beauty spray, which is our highest form of biotin in a bottle. Well, if you're saying those are not my issues, those are not my issues, but I don't sleep well. Maybe I have trouble falling asleep. Maybe I have trouble staying asleep. Well, then we've got our sleep for you, which is not those gummies, which are high in sugar, but we're talking about melatonin and valerian root. All right, with our sleep spray, safe enough and effective for even our daughter takes it. I'm gonna say to you, you've got to make a choice as to whether or not you want to give this to your children or not. But we made the choice that there are just some nights that we know we've got to help her bring it all the way down so that she could rest easily. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to talk about our brain spray, right? This brain spray, and if you can think about the word subtraction, what's the opposite of subtract? There's a 3-letter word. Y'all say it, not me, but there's a 3-letter word that's the opposite of subtract. Well, this is the spray that will help for that. You know, if you're feeling a little sad, this is the spray that will help for that. If you're a little bit, you know, need focus and clarity, right, and you're a little frazzled, this is the spray for that. Well, I will tell you this. Here's my testimony about the brain spray. Our daughter played soccer for the first time. We forgot to give her brain spray before going to the game. All I know is between the coach and myself and my husband yelling like, oh my God, Paige, we need you in the game. Mind you, Paige was on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, she was on the field, but could not seem to focus in the game because and after the game was over, she said, Mom, y'all forgot to give me my brain spray. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Paige does not go one day without our brain spray. Now, I'm going to leave y'all with this thought. And I don't know, there's some people that want this bedroom assassin, our passion. Now, I like to use Peak, which is a performance enhancer, right? The main ingredient of our Peak is deer antler velvet. Now, what I love to use Peak with is Boost before the gym. All right. I like to use these before the gym. Peak is a restorative, but it is also a performance enhancer. So restorative meaning when you come back from the gym, you're not going to be sore, but it is also a performance enhancer. So why not Peak your passion, which is libido for men and women. This is a unisex libido spray. Peak your passion. Now, this is for the husbands. If she's saying she's always tired, then you could give her some Boost. If y'all got kids that won't go to bed, you can give them to sleep. I'm going to tell y'all right now, this is the atomic pack right here. This one right here is the atomic pack right here. All right, you guys. So I'm just telling you that we've got a spray for every need. However, let's talk about our most popular combinations, right? Whether your goal is weight loss or boosting your immune system, we really do have a solution for you. Here's the question I want to ask everyone that's on this line right now, or anyone that's watching the replay of this. Do you know anyone who you know needs to lose 5 pounds or more? If you know someone, drop it in the chat. You don't have to say their name. We don't want anybody going through your friends list trying to figure out who they are, right? Let's be ethical tonight. However, do you all know anybody that needs to lose or wants to lose 5 pounds or more? Not just somebody that's overweight like I was at the time, right? But guess what? There are days that I'm like, oh, I want to lose 5 pounds, even at the size that I'm at. The question I want to ask you all, do you know anyone who wants to be and remain healthy? Do you know anybody that wants to make sure they don't get sick this winter? Do you know anybody who is concerned about their health every single day? If you do, write it in the chat. So if you know at least 5 people that want to lose 5 pounds or more, or you know somebody who wants to be healthy, this is the right call for you. I'm telling you, there are 8 ways that we can get paid. I am not going to go through those 8 ways that we can get paid because you won't understand it anyway. But we're helping people live, love, and laugh by slaying with our sprays, right? No more sleepless nights. With love in the air, with our passion spray, you guys, we've got a solution for you. Who do you know? What married couple do you know? What you can start thinking about Valentine's Day right now. So here's the deal. We do earn income 8 different ways. I don't want to have to go through all of those tonight because the reality of it is you're not going to understand that. If I tell you tonight, oh, get your 2 people and get by the, if I tell you all of that, I'm just here to tell you that finally there's a company with a comp plan that pays you whether you're a recruiter or a retailer. Finally, there's a team that wants to celebrate your successes and have fun and bring fun back to marketing. Finally, there's a product, you guys, that's trending and it's sexy and it's sophisticated and it's convenient and it's affordable. Finally, you can choose how you want to get started. Now, for those of you that are business minded and you're saying, wait a minute, I could flip them sprays. Hello, somebody. I know a whole lot of people who need those sprays. Then you're already thinking, I'm going for the $2.99 bundle. That's 20 sprays in that bundle. I'm going for the $2.99 bundle. You get to customize your pack. You can choose whatever sprays you like. And it is a great way to get started in business. It will give you 200 personal volume, or our most popular pack, which is our 8-pack spray bundle pack, right? Now, listen, these in our back office retail for $21 a piece. If we retail them to a customer, they're $35 a piece. Y'all see it, right? So why not put yourself in position to have some products to sample out, you guys? What I love about network marketing is the low cost of entry, where you don't have to have a ton of inventory unless it's what you choose. See, when I opened up my salon, you guys, it cost me $20,000. And that was way back when 9/11 happened. That is the year that I opened up my salon. I never recouped that income. What's to say that you could start your business today with $149, have tons of tax write-offs, get 8 sprays, some sprays to sample out, some sprays to retail rather, some sprays for yourself. Start your business, you guys, and get with the fastest growing team in all of our company, My Daily Choice. Or start with 3 sprays. Maybe you just want to start with our Fat Blaster pack for yourself. Or maybe you want to start with our Boost and our Peak. Or maybe you want the Libido spray. The choice is yours. Here's the thing. We've got the buy one spray, and that is no excuse. We've got a no excuse way for you to get started tonight. Whether it's 1 spray, 3 sprays, 8 sprays, or 20 sprays, we've got the no excuse pack for you. All right. And then once you're on board, because membership does have its privileges. Once you are on board, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you, right? Once you're on board, we're going to teach you how to build your business. Once you're on board, you're privy to all of that, and you have access to all of our scripts, all of our trainings, all of our social media trainings. Once you're on board, because membership has its privileges. Once you're on board, you get to be a part of our community, a group of like-minded people who want to see you win. If you're ready to bring the fun back to your life and back to your business, you guys, this is the place for you. All right, you guys, because if you're tired of being a part of companies where the products won't move and you're just buying products every single month, but nobody wants them, then this is for you. If you're ready to get in front of a trend, because you know that getting in front of a trend, Andrew, is going to help you to earn some income, right? That could be life-changing income. Well, then this is for you. What I want you to do is get back to the person that invited you to this call and say, you know what, I'm in, and let them know which pack you're going to pick, even if it's just 1 spray to get started. Now, some of y'all, let me debunk this myth, because there are some of you that are saying, I'm going to wait to the top of the year. No, you're not. You're not going to wait to the top of the year, because guess what? Our dreams are not going to wait for us. Our debt is not going to wait for us, right? Our needs are not going to wait for us, right? And when opportunities of a lifetime come around, you've got to seize the opportunity in the season of its lifetime. But if you feel compelled to count the cost, the most important calculation will be the cost of doing nothing. Because what is the logic in not trying because you believe that you're not going to have success? When in not trying, Veronica, you're absolutely going to fail. You are absolutely destined for failure. Tonight, you want to ask yourself, price versus cost. What is the price I will pay if I count the cost too much, right? $20, $60, $149, or $299. Get started now. We can't wait to celebrate your success with you, you guys. And we're going to either see you at the top or we're going to see you from the top. But that choice is going to be 100% yours. Make sure you get back to the person that invited you here. Good night and God bless. But listen, we'll be right back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock where our gentlemen are going to do our FFX presentation. Listen, we've got a way for you to get started with another product that is super trending, you guys. All right. So meet us back here, but don't come alone. Tomorrow night, don't be like Home Alone. Tomorrow night, come back with a bunch of people, right? Especially your cousins, your brothers, your uncles, your husbands, your fathers, your grandfathers. Get them on the line. We want to say welcome to all of our brand new affiliates, you guys. And we want to say to all of our guests that were here tonight, thank you for taking the time out to get on this webinar tonight. And we cannot wait to go to the top with you.